Hey, what's up, you moneymakers? Welcome back to the channel. Nio is up 4.59%. We're back up about $7, and today is a great day. We have a pretty good run up, and the market did pretty well, and so did so many EV stocks. Let's take a look what market did. On Market Watch, you can see that Dow Jones was up 515 points or 1.12%. S&P was up 1%. Nasdaq was up 1.37%. So overall, it was a great day. What is going on? Because whatever we have seen with Apple, it built conviction in the market, and that really played an important role. Take a look what is going on with Nio specifically. 5 days we are up 2%, 1 month we are up 2%, 6 months we are up 96%, and we have taken off. One of the bigger reason, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you is Levine reiterated that company's profitability forecast for the fourth quarter, and that is going to be very much spark the interest from the investors, as you already know. Now remember, there is a ton going on, and we have started seeing that the analysts are talking better about Nio. Overall, we have seen that our short volume ratio is going down as well, 30.61%. That is the last day on Friday where we had FINRA volume 42 million. Our short volume was 17 million. So it's not super high. We have not seen anywhere near 40s or 50s in terms of the short volume. Nio used to be a pretty good popular stock where people were shorting left and right. No longer the case. One of the thing is people are skeptical about Nio is not going down anymore because the profitability is going to boost the stock price. Take a look what's happening right now. Now on the news front, Nio's Levine stated that the recent internal meeting targeted middle and senior management that achieving profitability in fourth quarter is a must. He emphasized that achieving quarterly profitability is crucial test for entire team to demonstrate operational efficiency and management capabilities, and it is also something that we must accomplish. With that, the stock is going to add a ton more fuel, and this is exactly what the investors are looking for. Before I go ahead, I just wanted to ask you to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure that you write down in the comment section below what is the price point that you are targeting for Nio. It does not matter. No one has crystal ball. It's about your conviction. Take a look what Nio has been doing. So operational expense is pretty high, 6.81 billion. Remember, this is not in dollars, but it's still pretty high, right? 5.14 billion negative cash income, which is negative net income, which is that the company is burning through cash. This was in Q2. In Q1, they burned 6.89 billion, right? Before that, the burning rate was 7.13 billion, and story is pretty much the same. Negative 5 billion net income, negative 5 billion net income as well. So with that, you can imagine what can happen if Nio all of a sudden turns profitable. One of the things that you want to notice is, again, today XPEV, right? XPEV, it did not really have great volume. It was only up 1.23%, and again, $21 where it went, and the highest was not really high, 21.47 cents, right? So with that, Nio did pretty well in my personal opinion. Again, I might be slightly biased because I really love Nio, but 4.59%, pretty good bump, right? Dow Jones was up 1% as we discussed. Nasdaq was up 1%. So it's not like a really big spike that we have seen in the market, but however, Nio is doing pretty well, and it has winning streak. Year to date, we are up 61%. Take a look. From June, July, it started ramping up, and it has been creating higher highs, which is what excites me. So $4.92, went a little bit low, went high, $6.34, went low, went high once again, $7.45. So I will not be surprised that it can hit $7.50 this week itself, or maybe close to $8, and I'll tell you why. Now again, we went down, we went up, and we went to almost $8. Now we are again at $7.675, and we're going again in the right direction. So watch out for that, right? Going back to profitability, what the company is saying, this is not for show, but this serves the cornerstone for the company's long-term sustainable development. Currently under Nio's group, 3 major brands have been launched. You already know that: Nio, Leto, and Firefly. In the past third quarter, Nio delivered 87,000 plus new vehicles, representing year-over-year growth of 40%. In September alone, the deliveries reached 34,000 plus, right? And year on year, the increase is 64%. Now, this is combining all 3 brands. So you want to remember that: Nio, Leto, and Firefly. But it is setting a new historical record. With that, in March this year, during Nio's 2024 annual earning, they also publicly stated that starting from second quarter of this year, the improvements will be visible because company has been selling more vehicles, as you already know. In company's financial reports, and the cost control will continue to deepen the starting third quarter. Now, Nio is confident in achieving the goal in single quarter profitability in fourth quarter. And that's exactly what the XPEV is also talking about. But take a look what's happening with XPEV. We did not really see a lot of volume. Where Nio and analysts, let's take a look at what the analysts are saying, right? So analyst recommendation, which is right here, 26 of them, they are telling us in October. Right now we're October 20th. 4 are saying strong buy, 9 are saying buy, 11 are saying underperform, hold, and the rest are saying either underperform or sell, right? So it's mixed, but majority of them, they're either saying hold, buy, or strong buy, which is what you want to focus on. One more thing. What are we doing? I'll talk to you about technicals. At this point, I just wanted to ask you once again, if you haven't clicked the like button, do click the like button, because that helps the YouTube algorithm and it also helps me motivate making more videos. Now, we're up about $7. We're closed at $7.06. We went to $7.08, so we're closing on the higher side, right? 52 million is the volume. Now, let's talk about what is the average volume that we see for Nio. I'll go here and I'll show you. The average 65-day volume is 83 million. So compared to that, we have done 63% compared to the average volume, because we were we did 52.43 million. If you're new to what is volume is number of shares transacted during a trading session. So that's what Nio has been up to. Let's take a look what we did on Friday. 76 million, but we went down. You remember, we went from 687 to 652. We have seen a low and we did close at below $7. Today we are back up above $7 and we are doing pretty well. 706. Can we go to 802, which is the price point that you should have in mind? Because once we go above and beyond 802, you can look out for higher highs than $8, right? So once again, what I showed you in this chart, we have been making higher highs, higher highs, higher high, and higher high. This is once again a pretty good trajectory, or what you see in the chart. Now, your range is $8.02. So can we go above and beyond 802? 100%. Now, last 1 year, let's take a look. We have seen that we started dipping and the story continues going higher highs. Now, if in the earnings season, in quarterly earning, if the company gives a solid recommendation or solid roadmap as to when they're going to get profitable on a quarterly basis, that will add a lot more fuel. But one thing is sure, that people are not shorting. Take a look. 38, 32, 31, 30. Before we used to see 45, 50, 55, and 60, which is no longer the case, right? So keep that in mind. There is some good news coming, hopefully. And examining the fair value after the share's price recovery and ongoing volatility. So it has been getting a ton more traction as well. Their analysis is also moving in the good direction. The momentum is there. They're tracking this multi-year lows that we have seen. Now it is the time for company to go profitable. Once again, I wanted to quickly show you what we are doing in terms of the chart and technical volume, right? So the red bar that you are seeing is the moving average. Now, why I'm saying that it is a good sign, I'll tell you in 1 second, but let's go to 5 days. This is the 1 day chart. This is 5 day chart, right? So the 5-day chart, we have seen that the price, real-time price point was hovering below the moving average. Now, when you have real-time price point below the moving average, that means there is area for opportunities. But let's take a look right now. Right now, what's happening for last few days? So the moving average, the red bar, is below the real-time price point, which is the blue bar or the blue chart that you see. What that suggests, whether it's high or low, the blue bar, the real-time price point, is higher than the moving average. That is, again, a pretty bullish sign that pushed the stock in the positive direction. Now, we can talk about MACD, we can talk about RSI, so on and so forth, but I'll keep it limited to what I want to show you today, which is the moving average. The moving average is looking pretty good for last 1 month. The moving average is looking even better, but take a look. When we go higher, we are seeing the red juicy bar, which means the selling volume or selling pressure. But for the most, you can see the selling pressure is not sustaining as it used to do in the past. Once again, we start seeing the green bar as soon as the stock goes around 645 or 650 or 675. Take a look. This is 650. We did not, you won't see that because this is not that much granular chart. But overall, you want to talk or you want to think and build a conviction because Nio's recoup losses as Wall Street assesses a shareholder sweet. And what you should know, Nio stock tumbles, and this is why the lawsuit is rattling, this and that. But overall, we are moving in the positive direction. So Nio stockholders, if you own Nio or if you're trying to get in for a swing trade or whatnot, you should really look out for this. So subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out. Watch out what is going to happen this week, what Nio is coming up with the quarterly earning, as well as subscribe to the channel and write down in the comment section below what is the price point that you're thinking for Nio. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.